And I'm Dylan Black. Welcome to another edition of Daytime Ottawa on Rogers TV. She is here. She's the mum in the know. She is Julie Findlay. And this time around, we're talking about the 6th annual Rice Krispies Treats for Toys program.
It's
cool.
So fun. So in the last 5 years, Kellogg's Rice Krispies, partnered with Salvation Army, have provided 25,000 toys for kids in need. And that's because of people around Canada, especially in Ontario, Ottawa, local. They have made a toy-inspired treat. They've just taken a picture of it. They've uploaded it to social media, Treats for Toys, and that translates into Rice Krispies, giving $20 to Salvation Army for a toy, a real toy for a kid in need.
Okay, that sounds pretty simple,
pretty
fun,
easy.
tasty as well.
It's like make, play, give. There's so many different ways you could say it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
And of course eat.
Eating.
Yeah, that's because who doesn't like
what?
Rice Krispies treats?
Well, Rice Krispies, I mean, I would love to I wish there was a live audience to see how many people have had Rice Krispie treats in their lifetime, and everybody would raise their hand.
It's got to be about 9 out of 10 people at least, right?
I would have to say, look at the stats you already know, but that's the whole thing.
I made them up.
It's so easy. I mean, look at the ingredients. All you have is 250 grams of marshmallows. They can be small, they can be big. You can buy them right in the bag that says 250 grams. You can measure them. Teachable moment everywhere. It's 6 cups of Rice Krispies. You still have enough to have for breakfast the next day. There's still a lot in there. A 1/4 cup of butter and a teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay.
So,
I know you're the mum in the know, but I mean, how did your partnership start with Rice Krispies then?
You know what? I've always been wanting my kids to sort of be involved in giving back, and because we are so lucky, we've got a lot of things that we're able to do. We've got lots of opportunities, so it's just a give back moment and a teachable moment. So this was sort of 2 ways. I was reaching out, and so was Rice Krispies, and we sort of met right in the middle.
Nice.
And they invited me to be on, and we have had so much fun with it because Megan, my daughter who you've met many times, she had a Christmas party and ended up making the toy-inspired treats, and we raised $400 for Toy Mountain and Salvation Army. So it's so easy, and all it is kids. As soon as you have something like this, like even your volunteers today were like, yeah, I'll make a treat as long as I got all these treats in front of me.
Kids and big kids,
exactly.
Of course.
Big kids, yeah, adults too. It's so easy. So you've got, it's a no-bake recipe. You're just on the stove doing your marshmallows. As soon as they're melted, add in your vanilla and your Rice Krispies, pour it in a pan, and this is what you've got. Okay,
so as we've already seen, you've already brought some fancy Rice Krispies treats, but...
Well, I was having some fun with it. So right on this table, I've already made $20, $40, $60 that could be donated. Because I just need to take a picture of it, put it on any of our social media. There's so many ways out there with the hashtag Treats for Toys, and it's done. So I wanted you to take part too. And there's many people in your life that I know would love to take part because it's super easy. So I thought, you got to think of this toy-inspired treat, and I thought, you know what? I think Dylan needs a crown.
A crown?
Yeah. So we are going to make a crown. So I started already. So, I mean, some of the things you want to have out and ready are cookie cutters, but don't worry because I'm going to show you right here. Rice Krispie squares are easy, they're moldable. You can turn them into balls, you can turn them into squares, you can have a rolling pin with all your extras that you've got cut off, and you can flatten it out again and then start all over. Wow. So how I did your crown is I took one big star, because you're a star.
Thanks, Julie.
And I press it in, and then I took my star, and so you just peel it off. I made this Rice Krispie pan quite big. And I'm going to cut it in half. And then you are ready to go. So I've got one cut in half already. If you flip that on its side, you're going to take all of these and decorate. So one thing I'd love to say, icing is your friend. So I'm going to just put some clear icing because I want you to sparkle it up. And this is what I've added to our repertoire this year, is not the ones you've used with paint, but just get a paintbrush, do this. And now you can stick all of your jewels on, and here are your jewels of the day. So if you want to start...
So the icing, though, basically works sort of as a glue,
as a glue.
Okay.
Yeah, you want everything to be edible. Please, anybody at home, do not use glue. That will not be good.
No, you probably wouldn't want to use that.
No, and then we've got this.
Okay.
One tip I do have with your Rice Krispies...
Sprinkle these on.
Is when you are just about to melt the marshmallows. Oh, and for everybody at home, the other tip I have is don't leave the marshmallows on the tray. Just make sure you've already finished with them. See, that's what's fun about the Treats for Toys.
Oh, nice. Okay, now I can use like a red.
Yep.
Sort of icing glue.
There you go.
Now you can obviously, as you mentioned, you can create holiday parties, get all the kids involved.
Yep.
And the more Rice Krispie treats you make, the more Salvation Army is going to benefit?
Yes, absolutely, wow. Because Rice Krispies will give $20 for every tree-inspired toy they've seen.
Okay, but can I ask, is there a limit, though? Because it seems like people could just be making Rice Krispies treats for forever.
They should be, because the goal of Rice Krispies this year is 30,000.
What?
I love your crown. 30,000 toys. So we need 5,000 more toys to make their goal, and I think that's pretty easy because it's a weekend thing. It's an after-school thing. Yeah, that is good. And then you're going to glue that together. But you can make things like my little falling over snowman. You've got a Christmas tree there. And what's great is the holiday edition, which I just have that pack there. If you open the inside of the box, not only does it give you the recipe, as it does in every Rice Krispie box, it also gives you some cutouts so you can do. So that's my little robot that I made from the cutouts.
Okay.
And it's just the little pieces of paper here. It'll give you the body, the arms.
Oh, nice.
You can also go treatsfortoys.ca. They've got other recipe ideas. They've got a car there, a dinosaur, a bunny. And it's not hard, because really what you're doing is you're just taking pieces of cardboard and you're putting them on and you're tracing them around.
Okay.
You pop it out and that's your body.
Just over 30 seconds left. Julie, one more time, just give us the details quickly on how we can raise some much-needed toys for the Salvation Army.
Well, you're going to make a toy from Rice Krispies, a toy-inspired creation from Rice Krispies. You're going to share it on social media with the hashtag #TreatsForToys, and then what you're going to do is be giving $20 to Salvation Army so they can get their own toys for the kids in need.
Now, it remains local as well?
It's local, and everybody should know 1 in 7 kids, they are a little sad because not a lot that happens under the Christmas tree, so it's just a way to give back, and it's a great learning, teachable moment for your kids too.
Thank you so much. Treatsfortoys.ca. Julie Findlay, look at that. Incredible, tasty times as well. Stroke Digo joins us next right here on Daytime Ottawa.